All right, we're recording. Recording.
Hooray!
Welcome to episode 6.
Episode 6. Woo!
Andrew, theme song.
It's apartment 205.
So loud, clipping and
Sorry.
clipping. Off to a bad start with the mic control.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unbelievable.
So it's apartment 205, the theme song. Ba-do-do-do.
I thought you bought an instrument just for this thing.
I did, but I forgot it in my room, and I'm not very good at it yet. So
Oh
I'm going
my
to
God.
practice some more and get back to you.
Oh my God. Today we have a guest.
Hi.
A guest? What's a guest?
What's a guest? Oh man, I wish I had that clip.
You do. It's me.
Edit it in post.
Oh, we can edit it in post. It'll be perfect. I can flex my editing skills. So I don't know how to do it with a guest yet. We haven't had a guest. Remi, back me up. How should we introduce?
And in this corner, weighing in at something, it's Alexis.
Hi.
Again. So we all saw Pet Cemeteries, both of them.
Yep.
We already talked about it, so that's not good for this podcast.
We
But
can talk about it again.
yeah, we've had time to stew on it. Do we still like the first one compared to the second one?
Well, I don't want to speak for the group collectively, but I like the first one better. But I might be biased because it's just one of those movies I've always really loved. So, maybe I'm one of those people. But
When was the first time you watched it? How old were you?
probably like the 10 through 15 or 16 range. I didn't have a lot of friends, so my dad and I would watch like 80s horror movies, and I think that's kind of why I like them so much. It's like that, I don't know, like kind of a comfy feeling, like when you put a movie on to go to
A
sleep or
comfy
something.
feeling watching
Yeah.
Pet Cemetery.
Well, yeah, just like
I
all
just
those,
love
like The Thing
Her
and
crooked body.
The Thing, Evil Dead,
Mesothelioma.
Pet Cemetery, like all of those movies are just some of my favorites.
Death
American
just
Werewolf in
reminds me
London.
of my
Those
father.
movies are what made me, when I was young, I wanted to go into like special effects makeup because of those movies. Like, I don't know, I just really always
There's still time.
liked them.
There's still time to do that.
But what about you guys? How'd you feel about the first one? We're not going to talk about the second one yet. Just the first one on
Okay.
its own. How do you feel about it?
I liked only parts of it. As a whole movie, I don't need to ever see it again, I guess. It feels like a good film to watch when you're younger to get a sense of like horror feeling like
Yeah.
in a movie. It's a very easy movie to watch. I feel like a starting point for horror.
Yeah.
Compared to jumping to like The Shining or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot deeper. Alexis, Andrew, thoughts?
I always think original is so much better. I don't know. It goes with the book and everything.
Never read the book. Did you read the book?
No, but I know. I know it goes with the book. I don't know. I like the idea of the smallest kid being killed because it's a lot scarier, and I don't know. It's just when it's older, it's a lot creepier.
I like how you got closer for a second.
Yeah.
Immediately pulled back.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta like really focus in. I don't have a wide range mic. It's kind of like you got your tunnel right here. This is where you're at. This is your home.
Okay. Anyway, Andrew, I
Andrew.
know you hated the first one.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
But like, why? Just did you think it was
I
boring,
thought
or
it
like
was
what?
boring. I thought the effects were bad. I thought the dialogue was really bad. I thought everything about it was just bad.
That's why you were on your phone the whole time.
Yeah,
You
because
didn't
I
even pay
wasn't into
attention.
it. No, I paid attention for some of it, and then I was like, "This is weird and boring." It's not weird, but it is weird. But I like weird things. But I don't know, it just didn't grab me.
There wasn't one part. Like I said, Zelda, the sister Zelda, fuck me. I don't know, just the way it was acted. And it wasn't like the new movie, they made it such a dark scene, but in the old one, it's clear. Like you can see the makeup and everything. It's a bright room and it's just as creepy. I thought that was better.
He first comes back to life and then starts killing Jed. That was when I was like, okay, this is a good part.
Let's play
But
Like it's a giant old man, and this
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
little thing is killing him. It's silly. With a scalpel too.
Yeah, of all the fucking weapons, like
Surgical.
in the kitchen, he didn't just grab like a Chucky knife. I guess I don't know.
Well, in the new one.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a metaphor. I don't know
Well,
what
yeah.
for, but
A metaphor for
Death.
scalpels.
for death.
He was a doctor.
He's a doctor,
Yeah.
bringing people back to life, killing them, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tool.
Something like that, sure. It's a tool. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on the original? The acting was just so amazing.
I
Nah.
still don't understand why
Hard
they
disagree.
focus so much on Zelda. Like, why
Yeah,
is she
that just-
such a big
That
part?
to me just seemed really out of place.
Like, I know like death is a weird thing, but I don't understand why she was.
Yeah. Like what's the point of her story?
She just keeps haunting her, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
weird.
Just
I think it adds to it, Remi. It's
I don't know. I never read the book. I'd like to think in the book there's
Damn, we
a little bit
uneducated as
more
fuck.
Yeah, it's probably fleshed
explanation
out
or
more.
like it connects a little bit better. I think it would make more sense based on the movie alone. Again, never read the book, but the movie focuses on the dad mainly. And then they have just this whole backstory for the mother, even though she's kind of a secondary character, which is odd. So,
Yeah.
like, either give me the backstory on who I'm focusing on, or like, don't give me anything because it just feels like not one piece. It feels just like two separate entities that like
It's like
came
an
together.
yeah, it just seemed like a whole different movie with
Mhm.
Zelda.
like a TV episode. They had
Oh.
an A story and a B story.
Yeah, but they didn't.
yeah, like most
Yeah.
movies. Subplots.
Yeah.
It's a term.
Yeah. That was the subplot. So why is that a big deal then?
Well, I just don't know how it fits into the main plot because usually the subplot will fit in somehow to the main plot, and this, like, I guess did, but also it just seemed unnecessary.
But if it's almost like they kept showing Zelda as if she was buried in the cemetery,
Yeah.
also, but she wasn't. She had nothing to
Mhm.
do with it.
Yeah,
More
she
just
was
like a haunting.
there.
It was just an added haunting.
But it
on
wasn't
top
really
of-
a haunting, though. It was just like a memory that scared her.
Yeah. Isn't that a haunting?
Like I guess the I
I-
guess
Isn't
the
that-
I think of like ghosts coming out and getting you.
I guess the pet cemetery triggered that memory or whatever
Uh-oh.
for some reason, but
Triggered.
I don't know why. Because I guess all the death, being surrounded by death.
Mm. This movie is getting more and more subpar as we talk about it.
Yeah.
What about the new one? The new one was just directed better.
Hated it.
Hated it.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but
I hated it, and then I liked it.
I didn't need it. It was like I said, I feel like they needed to either stay completely true to it because so many scenes were exactly the same and then all of a sudden it wasn't. So like pick
Yeah.
one, either be completely different or do an actual like scene by scene remake. Like pick one.
Yeah, once it diverged from the original is when I started to like it.
Yeah, so that's fine, but then don't
Mhm.
give me any of the original.
No, I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like the first half, I was like, this is boring. It's the same thing as the original. Why is this anything? And then it was like a different slightly. So I was like, okay, well, this is interesting, I guess.
I'm glad that they let I guess spoilers, what the fuck ever, if you haven't seen it. The daughter come back and spend time with the dad because I don't remember in the original when the little boy like
Yeah, he was just
like-
instantly murderous.
he was just like
Mhm.
time to kill daddy. The girl was just like, what's up? What's happening? Why do I feel so dead? She's like, I love you. They had time, and then she got crazy. But
Yeah, I liked that aspect, but the dead family is so fucking lame.
yeah, we don't need zombies anymore. Come on.
And like
I thought I was okay with that.
yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it makes
they
no
want
sense.
it like
but
okay, so they don't come back the same. They want to like murder and eat people or murder people, whatever the fuck they do. But they want to be together, or was it based out of revenge? And if it's out of revenge, why would you want to spend your entire life? Like I don't know. It seemed like a really dumb and almost like kind of childish. Like this is a happy ending. They get to be together as a family.
yeah,
Dead.
well,
Like it's so fucking
Sematary
lame.
is spelled with an S here,
But
so
what about the little boy?
They're gonna
cliffhanger.
fucking turn him. I guess.
Like he was just in the car all happy, and there's just this dead family. Like, do they just eat him now? Like, I wanted to.
I don't know. I
see
don't think they
more.
ever exclusively say that they eat
No,
flesh.
They don't.
No, it's just in the first one. He's like the
kid bites
gauge
his
Oh, yeah,
is like
that's right, I
ripping
forgot.
is ripping
Yeah.
Fred
He goes full
Gwynn's
zombie,
throat
yeah.
out.
Man, we should have read the fucking book.
It's not too late. I can read the book.
We can all take turns reading chapters.
Yeah, out loud, like in elementary school.
Oh,
When you're learning how to read.
popcorn.
Popcorn reading. Oh, I could read 2 words and then popcorn it over to Jordan
No
so he
thanks.
can stumble through the rest of it.
Oh.
Yep. It's
In
not
high
the-
school, I had to read almost all of Hamlet
Oh my God.
because everyone just made me do it because I
Huh?
know how to read well.
Everyone just made me do it.
Yeah, they kept just being like, Remi, you read it. And I was like, "Oh,
Didn't they
okay."
assign-
Did you just
Don't
jewel
they
into the
usually-
mic and then you're like,
No, I didn't.
Don't they usually
If I
assign
hear it.
parts when you read Hamlet?
Yup.
So you read all the parts too?
Yup.
That
Most
sucks.
of them.
That's a fucking bummer, dude.
Hamlet?
Yeah.
To
You
be
didn't go
or
to
not to
school,
be?
so
That is the question.
The only thing I know about
Whether 'tis
Hamlet is that
nobler
it's
in mind
basically
to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
you're smart.
Nah, I just remembered that part.
That's beautiful.
I went out of my
That's
way to
beautiful. Did you write
memorize
that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man. you
Under
should
my
write that-
stage name of Bill Shakespeare.
You should write that down.
Bill Sturspear.
You should write that down. The only thing I know about Hamlet is, isn't it just the Lion King?
Well, the Lion King is Hamlet.
Yeah. The
But
Lion
yeah.
the Lion King. Hamlet is based off the Lion King.
yeah, but
We have
But
to see the new Lion King.
The Lion King is better because they have the song Be Prepared. What a classic. What a good song.
Did you see the trailer for the live action one?
No, I told you I don't watch trailers for things that I already know what they are.
Okay, I will say that it looks exactly the same as the animated one. So
Yeah, but now they have Childish Gambino and Beyonce. So what do you
Oh, yeah.
fucking do? I mean, I like them both. That's cool. But
And
like, I don't
Billy
need a
Eichner.
trailer.
industry plant.
Yeah, Billy Eichner. I do really like
This
him.
And
movie's an
Seth
industry
Rogen.
plant.
What?
The movie's an industry plant. We don't need it.
Talking about?
money
Obviously, we
grab.
don't need it.
It's the same. They can't do anything. It's the same. The trailer. I was just like, oh,
Like literally every Disney movie we don't need because they're all the same as movies they released 20 years ago. They're just re-releasing movies.
but I feel like Aladdin is going to be a little bit different. It's
Well, it's
I don't
gonna be
know.
worse.
Did you
well,
even ever see Aladdin? Every time I talk about Aladdin, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So here's the thing with Disney movies for me. I assume I've seen them, but I don't remember any of them.
Okay. Well, I feel kind of bad for Will Smith because everyone's like, no one can ever replace Robin Williams and
He's not trying
And
to
yeah,
replace
he's
him.
not trying
I think that's
to.
finally slowing down a little bit.
And
all that
also, like,
hate.
he's trying to
Until it
do
comes
his
out again.
best. Like, I'm sure he feels the pressure. Like, I think he
Yeah.
knows that it's kind of like a big deal, and I'm sure he auditioned for the part just like everybody else. And like, I'm sure he'll be fine as long as people can separate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Well, I think he's come out and said it's a completely different take.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be the same genie.
yeah,
yeah.
there's going to be more of this.
It's like,
Woo!
ha 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 ha.
That's tight. That's tight. That's hot. That's what he says. It says it's hot.
I don't love
Does
your
he?
Will Smith impression. Alexis, thoughts? Not on his impression on the new movie.
No, on my impression.
I didn't even know a new Aladdin was going to come out.
What?
Yeah.
I only knew about Lion King and Dumbo.
Oh fuck,
don't-
Dumbo.
Unfortunately,
Dumbo is out right now.
Like I don't
need
think
to
I
see it.
did
Yeah.
see Dumbo.
You
Dumbo
have-
used to
You
scare
haven't?
me.
I don't think so. That's one of the ones. Like I assume
So
I did,
good.
but I don't think.
wasn't
I
that the
did.
one with the racist crows?
Yes.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
weren't really.
In the Dumbo gets drunk
Yeah,
and there's like crazy stuff that
goes
happens.
through like an acid flashback.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of is
That's where
racist,
purple-
Andrew, like
well,
like
yeah.
Jim Crow. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it is
My
black
dad?
guys voicing them, so
Are all the crows my dad?
at
No,
least they went.
your
that far.
dad is racist.
Oh, okay. I hope he doesn't listen to this.
He won't.
Did I tell him he was racist one time? Did I like say to his face, "You're racist"?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, at the firehouse thing.
And he was just like, "Can I get another beer?"
Can I get another Miller Lite?
No, he drinks Coors
Oh.
like
Does
a
he drink Coors?
like a poor person.
I
Yeah,
thought he
Even
drank
worse.
Miller.
Don't worry though. He always
No,
has
that's
a beer
Ed.
koozie with
Oh.
him.
yeah. Oh, fucking.
Oh yeah.
What is that? What is that? What is up
What a
with fucking
maniac.
straight white middle-aged / older dudes carrying around koozies, bro? You're gonna drink it.
I mean, if
It's
I'm
not gonna
honest,
get
I'll
warm.
probably start doing that too. But
Oh, Jesus Christ!
My dad doesn't
Just
do that,
'cause
thank God. He
fucking-
might bring a seat cushion to the restaurant, but he ain't gonna bring a beer koozie.
That makes more sense. I will back up seat cushions because I sit on my ass all day, and your booty start to hurt, and
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Actually,
But I'm gonna drink my fucking beer before it gets warm.
yeah, I'm probably more likely to bring a koozie to like a baseball game or something.
well, that makes
'Cause that
sense.
makes
You're
more sense,
outside. It's
yeah.
hot. You're not like at a bar
Yeah,
with people
inside.
like drinking for the
Yeah.
purpose of drinking. Like
That's like
True.
you might as well just bring your own fucking glass. Can you just can you
Opinion
use this?
changed.
just start drinking some red wine.
Red,
You sip that, it's
wine.
warm. You don't need a koozie.
Mhm. I didn't even know people did that.
Bringing koozies to the bar.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's
It's
weird.
it is weird. That's why I brought it up. You ever get a burp in your throat that doesn't come out all the way? That's what's going on with me right now. So
That's how I felt all week, but with a cough.
oh,
You guys.
It just sounded like he pooped.
he did.
Oh.
Get them on. Get them on, Steve.
So
Is
I
that
watched
Jar Jar Binks if he's really
Anyway.
congested.
anyway, back
Anyway.
to, a real discussion and not about poops and burps
Or koozies and my racist
or
dad.
koozies. I watched that movie Beautiful Boy. That was a book.
What's that?
It's Steve
Is that-
Carell
that's
and
Steve
Timothy
Carell and
Chalamet
Homeboy.
and actually Jack Dylan Glazer.
Glazer? I don't know.
I never
The
remember.
kid that's apparently from It that I thought was from Stranger Things.
Yeah, that kid. He's in it too. But I read the book and I saw the movie and I was alone and I watched it and it was not as good as the book, but it still made me cry and the score was really good. The guy from Cigar Rose or Jonesy, I think he also does is his
Jonesy.
yeah. I think that's like his separate thing. Anyway, he did the score and it was like
Oh.
super intense and really good. The acting was really good, but I don't think it really needed to be a movie. The book was just good because it was, biographical and it was just this like sad story and it was good. And I always tend to read more biographical books.
So wait,
anyway.
what was it about?
It's about this guy's son who does meth, and it's basically just about this guy trying to understand and deal with his kid doing meth. And the movie basically just felt like one long PSA. And even at the end, it was
That
like
sucks.
people under the age of this die from drug overdose more than anything else. And it was like a whole thing about like get help and like all that. So like the acting was good, but like it didn't need to be a movie.
So Timothy Chalamet was a meth head.
Yeah.
Did he die at the end?
No.
Ooh.
Bummer.
Read
So-
the book, bruh.
So he's better when they
Well,
die at
because
the
you
end.
said at the end.
Well,
Well, like this many
technically-
people die.
Technically,
after-
Well, he
Andrew, everyone
died-
dies in the end.
He died a few times actually from
Oh.
overdosing.
Oh,
And
cool.
then
Shit.
they,
Who is he? My fucking dad?
Your dad didn't die from overdosing. What are you
Well, but he
talking
died
about?
and he came back.
just like Alexis's grandpa.
Oh my god!
Too soon?
Probably. Yeah.
She's not crying, so I guess that's a start.
I'm not crying.
Just internally.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're not crying.
She
so.
said it was her step grandpa, so it was someone your grandmother remarried.
Mhm.
Were you close? That's right. We're getting into it now.
She said, "I'm not going to bring it
no.
up, but everyone else will."
I mean, we weren't close, but I've known him for like 15 years now,
Hmm.
so it's
I'm sorry.
long enough.
How
My
old
joke
was
was
he?
not in good taste.
I want to say he was like 98.
Oh,
Like
Jeez.
he was, but
he
was,
done lived.
he was 90 playing golf.
He
And
done
all of a
lived.
sudden he just went and
Like you're up a little high.
That's what happened to my grandfather. Not playing golf, but he like died.
that's what happens.
He just went. I'm gonna go to sleep and not wake up tonight.
Well,
don't
not
know.
quite, but almost.
Are you okay, Remi? Are you thinking about death?
No.
That's the
Are you-
topic of the day.
Are you thinking about death and looking at Will Smith as the genie?
I don't like that.
I don't like
That's
his
not good for you.
I don't like his beard.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like his hair.
No, it's the
and his
hair on
beard
top. I don't
Oh,
understand.
there's like
and the blue nipples.
why is Will Smith's body just like a box?
Well, it's CGI, so maybe that's not his actual body.
His like he has no titties.
He can try out for the Blue Man Group now.
Oh, my god.
hell yeah.
Oh,
blew
this
himself.
one. Look at that.
I just want him to do the soundtrack. I just want him to go back to being in movies and doing a song about the movie.
Would,
On his
would the
next
album be
album.
called The Wild Wild Far East?
Welcome to me.
Probably.
Welcome to
Like, here
Sri-
comes a man
Sri
in black.
Welcome to Sri Lanka.
Well, I liked the song he did for Hitch. That was a cute song back in 2006,
He did a
5,
song for
whatever.
Hitch?
What
Yeah.
song was that?
The song he made. Look
Oh.
it up. You have Google open. Literally type in
Huh.
Hitch song. It was a bop when I was. Well, I don't know if you should stay in images.
Hitch Dance. Oh my god. Who the fuck was the other
Yeah,
guy?
he like it was called like Switch or something, and
Yes.
they
Oh,
used
yeah.
it,
Oh,
and
that's
they
such a
used
good
it
song.
in the Hitch.
Yeah.
I didn't
movie.
realize they did
One
that.
thing.
Maybe it wasn't for the movie, but he had that song Switch,
Yeah.
and I thought
that's a jam.
I thought they used it in the movie.
That was his whole album. I think it was called Switch.
Yeah.
Various artists.
I'm probably
Ha
wrong.
ha.
Sorry, everybody. I don't know.
Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, 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 hey. What else we do this week? Oops, this is not what we
I
want.
watched Antman and the Wasp and Thor Ragnarok again.
God, Thor Ragnarok just still holds up.
Dude,
Even-
it's
not
so
old,
good.
but I always forget how much I like it.
Yeah. I guess that was the third time I watched it. I feel like it's gotten better every time
I
watched it.
listened to you watch Ant-Man and Wasp, and I was like, this was an okay movie.
Yeah, it was good. I had fun with it.
Still haven't seen it.
I thought you watched it.
No, I keep seeing it on Netflix, and I'm like, "Ugh, I know I need to watch this, but like I just don't want to. And then I keep not doing it, and I
Are you
watch
okay?
JoJo's
Trying to
Bizarre
think if I saw
Adventure.
it.
I mean, you're not really missing anything by not watching
Mhm.
it. There isn't really anything that ties into the overall story.
Yeah, it's
but
not-
Yeah, but
it's
I like
still
Paul
a fun
Rudd.
movie. Yeah.
I like Paul
Rudd's
Rudd.
great in it.
I thought he
again.
was better in the first one. I felt like this one he kind of dialed it in.
I
No,
don't know. I think he did. I liked him the same.
Hmm.
I thought he was kind of funnier in the second one. Like his jokes were better.
The jokes
when-
in the
and
first one
then-
were corny.
When he does,
Like
when he
corny.
and when Michelle Pfeiffer is in his mind and he's like being her. That was really funny too,
don't remember that at all.
because their minds entangle in the quantum realm, and then she uses him as an antenna to get found by the rest of them.
Wow, I don't remember any of that
Oh,
part.
you got to watch that scene again. It's so funny.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Because then he like looks over at Michael Douglas and he like puts his hand on him on his face and he's like, "Oh, honey," but it's Michelle Pfeiffer doing that because that's her husband.
Yeah. That's
and then
right.
Michael
Okay,
Douglas
yep.
is just like, he's like happy that it's her, but it's also not her, so he's
It's Paul
confused.
Rudd.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
don't know.
remember
I
that.
enjoyed it.
I totally forgot about that part, but I remember it now.
Well, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Oh yeah, Remi watched the whole first season.
I
of
did not
JoJo.
watch the whole first season.
Oh, okay, Remi watched a bunch of the first season.
I'm only 7 episodes in, my boy.
Remi watched 7 episodes of the first season.
But it
How
made me
many?
it made me cry, like 25, I think.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
normal.
But it made me cry because the Baron dies and he gives
Whoa, spoilies!
it's like 20 years old. If you haven't seen it by now, sorry. I don't think there's a cap on spoil. Well, is there a cap on spoilies?
I feel like technically no, but also who cares?
I feel like in the age of streaming, I should just be able to talk about it whenever I want or not. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying two different things, but I know what I mean. Anyway, the Baron dies and he
Oh,
like
that's JoJo Siwa. Sorry,
The
sorry,
Baron
Remi.
dies.
I'm sorry.
Ignore
fine.
him.
I'm
Keep doing your
over
thing.
it.
No,
the
keep
Baron
going.
dies.
The Baron dies, and you cried.
the Baron dies and he like gives all of his power to JoJo, and they like do the Baron's whole backstory, and he like hangs out with monks, and the monks are like, your fate is sealed if you continue down this path. Are you sure you want to do it? And like they tell the Baron how he's gonna die, so he knew he was gonna die, and he like did it anyway. And he was like, my life has purpose. I've done everything I've needed to do in this life, and I give it all to you. And JoJo becomes like the ultimate, and it's like life power overdrive, and then like he's alive and he can like fucking defeat the guy, and it was just like a really intense moment. And, like this guy just gave everything he had to this dude because like that's what he had to do. I don't know, it was just fucking good. And then it like clips back to JoJo's dad dying, which was also pretty sad. That made me cry.
Are you
And
crying right now?
yeah.
Jesus Christ. There you have it, kids. Anime is deep.
And then,
Kids.
but it's so funny because it's like this really intense moment, and then just fucking roundabout plays, and I'm just like, oh, okay, got it. Yeah, like that.
Like that.
So
That's JoJo Siwa.
yeah,
by the
real
way.
quick, why do you think I would know who that child is?
It's JoJo Siwa.
What does she do?
I don't know. She dances, I think.
She has an interesting widow's peak.
Yes, she
You see how tight her
does.
fucking ponytail is? She's gonna go bald by the time she's 20.
She's gonna have Ariana Grande.
She's gonna have onset early alopecia.
Well, that's not how that
That's
works.
not how that works.
Speaking of
Was
diseases,
she on America's Got Talent or some shit?
No, I think she's just like a Disney Channel type person.
No. Well, the one picture looked like it had the America's Got Talent thing.
Buying every JoJo product. Nope. No thanks. No thanks.
It's a commercial. So relax.
Why is that little boy wearing a? Oh, okay, it's a thing. Everyone's
Yeah.
wearing wigs.
Yeah. Why are you playing this
Yeah.
now?
Why are you doing this? Please stop. Please,
Wow, I hate
please
her.
turn this off. I don't. Want
Why is
to
the
watch-
camera zooming and shaking so much?
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
get flagged for copyright
Yeah.
infringement.
It was only as long as it's less than 30 seconds, we're fine.
That should have been 0.
She's like, all of her brains have been pulled to the back of her fucking head.
We can do this after air.
Alexis, what'd you do this week? Read or watch anything new?
No.
Ugh. Nothing. What? You just sat in a room all week? You didn't watch anything?
This whole week, I pretty much spent it with you guys.
Oh,
That's true. You were here a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, not to be like, oh yeah, you're here, but yeah, I guess we did hang out a lot. I watched Afterlife with Ricky Gervais.
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 Oh yeah.
That
I
was-
liked that 5 minutes I saw.
I almost fucking cried like 4 times. It's real sad for no reason because that's how it's fucking written. But it's also really funny. And
so there is a reason.
well, yeah, okay. Sorry, bad explanation. But there's one scene. So his wife dies, and it's just about him a little after being a dick to everyone and just wanting to be depressed and shit. But obviously it gets better, blah, blah, blah. It's only 6 episodes, so it's real fucking easy to watch, which is nice. But there's just one scene. His dad's in a home and he's going through dementia or whatever and Alzheimer's. But at the very end, he finally is just like, I love you, Dad. And his dad just goes, gay. I just like lost. I wanted to like fucking cry. It felt like the realest moment in the world. I was like, yeah, that's what I would do to my dad too. I would say I love you, and then he'd say gay.
Your dad wouldn't do that.
No, he wouldn't.
Your dad would say,
I love you too, son.
I
I would say gay, but he'd be like, I love you. He'd be like, ha, homo.
Your dad was like in the hospital recovering from a heart attack where he literally died. And you said, why does my dad look like the Plankton meme? So
Passington. Is that a new subset of Philly?
yeah.
Passington. Passyunk. Covington.
You're bad at spelling.
He did. He looked like Plankton in the fucking hospital. I can't even find it. This bullshit.
We'll find it later.
It's not even on here.
Edit it and post.
That's what I feel like right now.
That's what you look like.
Hell yeah. Is that my dad?
No, he's clean shaven now.
Uh,
That's me.
Patrick and Plankton, dumb thick.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable for oh God, this is not good for podcasts, but just imagine thick Patrick and thick Plankton.
I
Why'd they do Plankton though? Why'd they give Plankton a big fat ass? Is that a front pussy on Plankton?
A
No.
front pussy as opposed to what? A side pussy?
I don't know why I said front pussy.
Where else would it be?
I meant a front wedgie. I don't know. Isn't it in the center?
I mean, I haven't done anything in a while, but I'm pretty sure
You haven't done anything? What the fuck's that mean?
I haven't had sex in a while.
Should we do an Andrew's romance corner?
I mean, we could.
Any
There's
new
really
girls?
Any new
just no new girls. I think I've gotten like 2 new messages because I don't fucking respond because I'm an asshole, I guess.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, well, I'm just over it. So
Yep, this is definitely the picture. So you don't answer because you're
Well,
an asshole?
it's
That
not-
doesn't make you just don't answer. That
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
make
I
you an
just-
asshole.
well, I feel like some people think that makes you an asshole. but I just don't feel like answering most of the time.
There's a fuzzy in your beard and it's driving me crazy. Okay, I think it's gone.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Well, that's as close as I get. No, that's insane. Why can't I find this fucking picture?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it too.
That sucks. I guess. I don't know. Why didn't you answer? Just because? What are they fucking ugly or something? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but also I like I'll read it and I'll be at work or something. I was like, whatever, I'll do that later, and then I just don't do it.
So wait, they message you first.
Well,
What they
No-
or no? You just
no,
got
just
matched.
like in general. If someone messages me, if I'm like talking to someone,
Ah,
it'll be like a while before
what's
I
a conversation with you like?
This I don't know.
If
I'm
you've
like
never,
I'm like the most boring person to talk to.
on a dating app, I can only imagine like, hey, we match. So what's your fucking deal? You're just like, I like Star Wars and comic books.
Yeah.
Do you want to fuck? Like, what's the next step for you, Andrew?
I don't know. I've never gotten there.
Huh.
I barely make it out of step one most
That's not
times.
true. You've gone on internet dates.
Yeah. And then
So
that's it.
wait, we know.
Well, I guess that's the step two then. I don't know.
Okay, so how'd you get to that second step of going on the date? Where you just like, we meet here. This is the date and the time.
I mean, if
And
the
then both of-
conversation's going well, then I'll be like, hey, you want to fucking do something?
And then you sit down and you have dinner. You go, what is your favorite color? It is blue.
Basically.
Processing. Blue is an average color.
And
That
then
is good for my
and then
terms.
we both determine that we're both boring, and then we
It's
never talk to
unfortunate.
each other again.
Absolutely unfortunate. You don't even like make fun of her. You don't even make it fun for yourself. You know, it's just like, yeah, big forehead.
Sometimes. I read the room, and sometimes I do that, yeah. But
Are you still looking for that picture?
Yeah. It's really bothering me that I can't find it because I know it exists and I don't know how to find it.
You saw me. All I can find is just pictures of hospital beds now. Plankton in hospital bed is just pictures of fucking hospital beds.
Hey,
What's up?
nothing.
You got anything to say?
No.
Were you ever on dating apps? No?
No.
That's bullshit. That's a bold-faced lie.
No, I
Even
swear to
babies
God.
born out of the womb are already on Tinder.
Nope. Never downloaded it. Never went on. Never made an account. No.
good for you. It's dumb.
I would rather meet a person in person.
Same.
Well, yeah.
I
But
don't want to go through the computer because it's all like, oh, let's fuck.
not even like for fun, not to be like
No.
ugly. Oh my God, look at this dude's profile. He thinks he's so cool.
Not really. No.
Bummer.
Yeah. I'm more laid back about it.
Interesting.
I let the world come to me.
See, same, and that doesn't translate well to dating apps.
Andrew, what's an ideal
Whatever.
date for you? Like, what would be the perfect date? Like, if everything were to go exactly how you would write it on a script and you're like, wow, that was amazing. How would that go? From meeting the girl and then however the night ends. I don't know, watching Star Wars.
It would probably end in watching Star Wars for sure. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, that's the problem. You got to come up with an ideal date for yourself.
I know.
You got to date yourself before you can date a date.
I'd probably just go to a movie or something.
Interesting.
That's
Remember
always
the-
fine because then I don't have to talk because I don't talk anyway. So it's at least not weird if I don't talk during the movie.
Yeah,
Does it make sense? And then we have something to talk about at the end.
it's true. It's not a bad idea.
So
The last, I don't know if it was the last date you were on, but I remember we were all talking about it, what you should talk to her about. We told you don't talk about model trains.
Huh?
that's
Yeah.
where I went wrong. I must have forgotten about that.
I don't remember
What?
that.
What?
Model trains.
Yeah, you were.
Oh
you
no,
were
yeah,
there.
because we were watching something with a model train in it.
we were at dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I forget how model trains.
You're
got
like,
brought
what
up,
should
but-
we? Well, that Remi brought it up. She's like, well, if you talk about model trains, just make sure it's the most thing you're passionate about. So
Yeah.
it seems interesting.
No, I don't know. I didn't talk about model trains though. Tell you that much.
Maybe you should have.
Probably.
Bring your mic.
I
up,
feel
girl.
like the next date I have to go on, I just have to like make up a fucking lie about myself to make myself seem interesting.
It's not that one. It's the. There you go. Remi,
What?
Your thoughts on dating and what Andrew should do to. I don't
Nope.
know. Are you still trying to find that picture,
Yeah.
bro?
Dedication.
Listen,
Unbelievable.
I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
Ooh.
Unbelievable. Like I said, the description of this episode is the
So what? You
soil.
have mean things to say about
The
my dating life?
soil is sour, and so are our attitudes. The soil's sour.
I found this one.
That's it. Oh wait,
It's not it.
that is it.
It's just with Pepe's face.
Oh, is this it?
I think that is it.
It is it.
Hold on, show it to the video.
I don't know.
It's not gonna
Just
see it.
put it in post.
Oh Jesus
I
Christ!
just feel better now that I found it. No, I don't have anything nice to say. It's not necessarily mean, but it's not anything anyone wants to hear. So
So let's hear it.
Well, now I'm curious.
I just feel like,
You did a bad thing.
no, I feel like
Stinky.
you said I want to meet people like not on the internet, but you never really put yourself in a position to meet anybody.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I don't really see you always go back and forth between like wanting a relationship, but then anytime the opportunity presents itself, you immediately like don't do anything about it. And you're like, I don't want to put any effort in. So like either do or don't.
Oh yeah, this is
That's
the
just,
inner dichotomy of my mind, Remi.
yeah.
I
mind is
simultaneously
an enigma.
want to have physical contact with someone every once in a while, but I never
Wow.
want to talk to anyone ever again.
Deep podcast.
I
I get
kind of
that.
get it.
Yeah, I get that. I like being around people, but don't talk to me.
Yeah.
As we're on a podcast.
Yeah.
This is great, but there's
I don't
just too
know.
much talking.
I also like I'm not a relationship coach. The relationship I have is bizarre on its own, so
What?
it's not like I can really.
Isn't
Yeah.
every relationship bizarre?
They're all unique.
Especially ones where people suck on their toes.
Ew.
Could you imagine just wanting to put another person's foot in
Ew.
your mouth?
No.
No? I thought one of
Nice.
your ex-boyfriends did that.
Oh, don't put him on
Ooh.
blast.
I'm not blasting him.
He was into feet, but
I'm not like
Ugh.
I'm not kink shaming, but also like it's a foot, bro.
but there are different like levels of foot fetish, like because there are guys who just appreciate nice looking feet and are just like, yeah, like I like your feet. But then there are some dudes who are like, yeah, give me those stinky feet. Send me pictures. Like it wasn't like that. Like some, like
Did you
it wasn't-
guys know that one of the creators or like CEOs of Nickelodeon was like huge into feet? So a lot of episodes had foot related like content. Like there was one episode where iCarly got her foot stuck in something and it was just like her foot
It
for
was
the
a
whole episode.
bathtub.
It was a bathtub.
Yeah.
And
And she
then
couldn't reach her phone because
like at one point you remember the logo for Nickelodeon was like a foot.
all I can think
Fuckers
about
in
is
all
that
checks out.
episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog when
With the
like
foot?
with the foot, it's
Giant
like
foot.
it's like the mafia foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard about that
Quentin
recently.
Tarantino is also super into feet.
I think that's the most known Hollywood.
Yeah, I feel like
foot
everyone
thing.
knows that.
I knew
I
a kid
was
in high
just
school.
No, I'm not coming at him. I'm just saying.
who had a foot fetish. He worked at Burger King and he would give his girlfriend foot massages in the cooler in Burger King.
No thanks.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like, how would you like your burger? Extra fungusy? Extra cheesy?
Were you there yet,
Oh.
Jordan, when we were talking about foot fetishes at the bar?
No.
I guess it was like right before you got there.
Sucking on feet.
Yeah,
Ew.
Sky and Tom were just like, Andrew, do you like feet? And I was like, nope. And then they were like, I bet that guy over there likes feet.
Andrew likes Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't see any feet in Star Wars. You
What-
couldn't even see
Andrew, would you
Tarkin's feet because the boots
Andrew,
didn't fit.
would you do like role play? Like Star Wars role play? Oh,
Only if I
Princess-
can be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh,
Be
Princess
Princess
Leia.
Leia's only hope.
But then you'd be old Obi-Wan fucking Princess Leia.
Well,
you said you can it could be any timeline. It's cosplay.
I mean, it's not going to change the fact that we're
fucking
our own ages.
Andrew would be C3PO. Like, oh dear, it's time to fuck.
Nah,
A
fuck C3PO.
C3PO.
I hope I
fucking-
never see C3PO again.
He's
Even though he's
literally
in the
he's in
trailer.
the trailer.
And in that dude, do you think that poster was real?
What poster?
So there's that poster with C3PO with Chewbacca's bowcaster, and it looks fake as fuck. Everything about it looks fake as shit. It was leaked like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It just looks so bad, and it's all blurry, obviously, because it's a leak.
I'm really bad at searching.
Wow.
Just
great job.
search leaked. Just search leaked Star Wars.
Is this why C3PO has Chewie's
Poster.
bowcaster? With my red arm, that's not explained.
Or
Oh, dear.
relevant. Oh my god, I hate that part so much.
Huh?
The red arm that doesn't make any sense and is
I thought it was
so
explained in like
unnecessary.
a side story or some bullshit.
Maybe. It's probably
C3PO
explained
can't
in
even
a
like
comic.
bend his arms. How's he gonna shoot a gun? He'll just be like,
Yeah.
he'll have to like turn and aim. Oh dear.
Like anybody else using a gun.
She's not wrong.
well,
But
he
it's like Batman
he
in the
can't, like-
original Batman's where he couldn't turn his neck, so he had to turn his whole body.
I always think about that.
Yeah.
That fucking mask. It connects with the who came up with that design.
Tim Burton, I guess.
But like regular Batman has it connects, right? Just normal the comics. Regular Batman.
Yeah, but the
The
comic, he's-
human Batman.
that's the comic book. He's not. It doesn't
Mm.
matter.
Anyway, you'd be C3PO if you were a Star Wars character.
Not be C3PO.
Okay, you'd be fucking R2D2.
We need a BuzzFeed.
I'd be like
quiz.
K2SO if I was anything.
I
droid
would
related.
bring it up, but no. That's the whole thing. We're not about to podcast us taking BuzzFeed.
I didn't mean right now.
right now. Who would you be, Remi?
I don't fucking know.
I think you'd be
I'd be R2D2.
no, Andrew be R2D2.
Why would I be R2D2? I feel like you'd be R2D2.
Me?
Yeah.
Everybody's R2D2.
Apparently everybody's fucking R2D2.
I don't know. Who would I be, Jordan?
I think
I'd be Jar Jar. No one really wants me around, but I'm still
I
kind
love
of
Jar
there.
Jar.
Annoying voice.
Dude, fuck Jar Jar haters. Also,
secretly a Sith.
I was about to say secretly a fucking Sith. Killing it.
Yeah,
Just
That's
bringing
me.
down the whole Republic.
that's me.
The Phantom Menace. The real Phantom Menace.
Falls down a lot. Is always worried. Screams.
Terrible.
Just screams for no reason.
Do your best Jar Jar Binks impression.
Absolutely no.
Please. Please.
No.
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
No,
Usa.
thanks.
Usa.
No thanks.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
it's not
Do
happening.
your
Do it.
wait. Do your best R2D2 impression.
No,
Wait, come on.
I don't do impressions.
It's just whistling. It's like,
I don't know how to whistle.
oh fuck.
What?
You're not R2D2.
You don't?
No, don't. I
Oh.
You
take
are
it-
disqualified from being R2D2.
Yeah, I disqualified myself.
Remi would be
Not-
Han Solo.
I'd be Han Solo.
You'd be Han Solo.
I'm gonna cry. That's
Would
so
she?
nice.
Yeah.
I feel like she's too emotional to be Han Solo, though.
If we're gonna switch around and think about, I think she'd be Han Solo.
But why?
I don't know. I feel like she could.
Intergalactic wise guy.
I feel like she could. What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck English. Not inherit. God, inherit. She could inherit.
Emulate.
Thank you.
You got it.
It's like keep her around. That's not why I keep her around.
You don't keep me around. You didn't invite me out last night.
Bitch ass.
Ooh.
I've been gone for days.
2 days.
You
Not
haven't.
even a day.
You haven't texted me
God.
once.
We're getting out all of our bad blood. Oh my God, Remi, do we have bad blood?
Literally, yes.
It's Taylor Swift all up. in
It's
this
fine.
shit.
I'll be gone this whole week.
I'm gonna miss the shit out of you.
No, you're not. Don't be fucking
I
lame.
am, I
Boys
swear to God.
Week.
Don't lie.
Don't leave me alone here with him.
Alexis and I are
Boys
gonna hang out.
Week.
Yeah,
So,
Unbelievable.
do you work on Monday?
I do.
Do
Wait,
you work on Tuesday?
No.
Oh,
when are we seeing Hellboy?
no one wants to see Hellboy.
I want to see
I wanna
Hellboy
see
because
Hellboy.
it's got.
see Dumbo.
I want to see Dumbo too.
So y'all see Dumbo, we'll see Hellboy.
I
and
said
we'll
I wanted to
compare
see
notes.
Dumbo like 4 weeks ago. You're like, why the fuck do you want to see
no,
Dumbo?
Andrew said that, not me.
I didn't say that. I said I don't want to see Dumbo.
Now it's who he said, she said bullshit.
I don't
Ultimately,
remember.
I did
I
wanna see
remember
it.
We're going to
Remi.
see Dumbo.
Okay.
I remember Remi saying she would go with you. I don't know if
I
she
just-
outright said she wanted to or didn't want to.
I just want to see Hellboy because I keep hearing how bad it is. Like it came out of nowhere. Everyone was just like, "Oh, okay, Hellboy," and then it came out, and everyone was just like, "This movie is bad,
Yeah.
so bad."
I want to see it just because.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's bad or not.
Taxes are due April 15th. Oh dear, it's time for me to fuck.
That's enough.
I feel like remember in
Andrew would be Chewbacca.
hold up. Remember in Solo,
Just gonna
the
glaze right over that.
the droid that becomes the Millennium Falcon ship. I
The
feel like
Millennium-
Remi would be that one
the Millennium Falcon. Wait, what?
because that one's sassier. The droid that Lando is all about.
Oh, I thought you were calling her the Millennium Falcon.
No, but that
I was like,
droid's
I don't
brain
remember
goes
it.
into the
Real
Millennium
slick way
Falcon.
to tell me I got fat, Andrew.
What are you talking
You're
about? The
the
Millennium
size-
Falcon is the
You're the
best
size
ship.
of a fucking spaceship.
But when it's turned on its side, it's real
remember when
thin.
you were a sassy black robot who was all about
She's not even
feminism,
black.
and then you turned into a big
She's
spaceship?
played by a
Ooh,
white girl.
Well, she acted sassy.
Yeah.
Do you have
but-
to be black to be sassy?
No.
Yep.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay.
You heard it here first.
Alexis, who do you think you would be?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Tell me you haven't watched any Star Wars.
I've watched all of them.
Okay. For that, the way you said it was just like, I have no idea who
Well,
I'd be because
it's-
I haven't watched that nerd bullshit.
I've never took time to think, oh, I would be this person.
Yeah, same. That's why I said Jar Jar. It was easy.
She'd be Jar Jar.
No, for me.
You would be.
We all just have to take a BuzzFeed quiz
We do, unfortunately.
and then get back to it next week.
You'd be fucking BB-8.
What?
I don't know.
Because she's roly poly?
I don't know. That's just the first droid I thought of.
Why does everyone have to be a droid?
Yeah.
Droids are easy. They're, you know,
I thought this started off as what droid would we be?
No, just Star Wars
character.
in general.
Andrew, you'd be Chewbacca. Pretty good.
Does that mean he's my right-hand man if I'm Han Solo?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm fucking Darth Sidious. Do it. Something dark side, something complete.
I think, in all honesty, I'd be Anakin.
Annie,
He's so emotional and angry and sad.
I hate sand.
See, I see that more than I see Han Solo when I think of Remi.
Like Han Solo is super cool, and I'll take that as a
Darth
compliment.
Vader
But being realistic, I think I'm definitely more of an Anakin.
is OP as fuck
Like
too.
Anakin pre-Vader or post-Vader or both?
Both. Definitely more pre, but I definitely could see myself also as Vader.
Right on.
These conversations make me sweat.
I'm also really hot. It's because I
Yeah.
turned the AC off.
It's like four.
I'm
I
also
also have
under
the
a blanket.
projector on. Yeah, man. Annie, I'd be Jar Jar Binks.
Oh fuck.
I'd 100% be Jar Jar Binks. Just all of a sudden, I'm on the Senate. I'm just like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm here.
You're
What
the reason
fuck
that
was that
Palpatine
accent?
is the Senate.
It's terrible.
Anyway,
Annie!
Game of Thrones comes on this week. Jordan, I know you
I thought it was
Pumped.
today.
It is today,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
9
Yeah, yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta catch up on Barry.
Yeah, we do have to watch Barry and Silicon Valley still, but also Andrew,
Remi.
what house do you think you'd be in Game of
A
Thrones?
small house.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be on
One
the
bedroom,
wall.
about 1,000 square
You'd be on
feet.
the wall.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I could see you on the wall.
How about you, Alexis?
Oh. Uh.
Why are you looking at me? I don't watch the show.
I think you would be a Stark personally, but
Is that a house? The house? Is that like the guy who says Hodor?
if I had to be a person, I'd be Daenerys.
You're away from your mic, girl.
can you stop giving her notes on the mic? If you're gonna give her notes, fucking move over and tell her like this. You don't have to fucking explain to
No, but
everybody
it's
listening what
so-
the fuck she's doing wrong.
It's not wrong. I just wanted to.
Anyway, she's pretty cool. You also
I would
have
be
blonde hair.
Daenerys because she takes care of dragons.
There it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
She comes out of fire and dragons are born, and that's just badass. And
Yeah, that's cool.
Right. What would you be, Remi?
So I did take a BuzzFeed quiz for this one.
Of course.
It told me I was a Targaryen, but I honestly don't know if I agree with that.
what? You could be with me.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I could see it to a degree.
Fiery.
Skizzering.
I think it works.
Yeah. I think yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What
I
would-
also did one for a Harry Potter one, even though I don't really give a fuck about Harry Potter at all.
Were you?
It told me that it wasn't a BuzzFeed one. It was like it was something else where it gave you like a percentage of like where you
Each
fall. Yeah.
School.
And it said I
house
was
thing?
like 51 Slytherin, 49 Ravenclaw or some shit. And I was like, well, can't you just fucking tell me.
You'd be Slytherin.
Dope.
Mhm.
What would you be?
Slithering up in this pussy.
I think you'd be Ravenclaw.
I thought I would be too.
I think you'd be Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
But she's
Unfortunately.
blonde. She has to be in Slytherin.
Doesn't have to. What the fuck are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
I could be in Slytherin too. I can
No.
be pretty evil when I want to be.
Which
saying I'm
one's
evil?
She's
which
gonna
one's
kill me
the
after this with
nothing
the mic.
house?
Hufflepuff.
She's
I'd
gonna
be
wrap my
Hufflepuff.
fucking neck. And be like,
For sure.
Is the mic close enough yet?
I think Tom would be a Hufflepuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Or a Ravenclaw.
No, Hufflepuff.
Okay.
He'd be a split house.
No, I mean for me.
Oh, for
Bullshit.
you,
Yeah.
you could be a Hufflepuff, I guess.
He'd be Gryffindor. He has red hair.
Why?
I'm so
Yeah,
sick
you'd
of
be-
you associating hair colors.
I could
I don't
see
have
that,
hair,
though.
so I wouldn't go to the school. Because I
You'd
did.
be Voldemort because you have hair.
You can't say my name. I'm gonna have to Avava Kedavra you.
Agave nectar me.
I have to
You have to
avocado
avi-
mamata you.
Avicii her?
I'd be the dean. I'd somehow be the dean in Harry Potter from Community. I'd be like,
Is
Yep.
that what you'd be like? Just shake your head.
like a fucking Indian person. Like,
Why is this counting in seconds? I don't like it. I can't tell what the actual time
well,
is.
it's not seconds, it's beats.
Oh, well, I don't like it.
What fucking house? How do we get on this conversation?
Game of Thrones.
is coming back tonight, and I'm super excited.
I still never saw the last episode of the last season.
Do you want me to describe it to you?
Honestly, I feel like I already know everything that happens from all the shit that is everywhere all the
Yeah.
time. I'm probably going to watch it before I watch the new one, just so, because I'm one of those people that likes to have two of something. Like when I watch a show, I don't like just having
Trigger it.
one.
Trigger your memory.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, yeah, I'll probably just watch it and be on my phone the whole time.
Right on.
Don't they all die?
No.
No. I think only one guy dies in the finale.
As far as I'm concerned, everyone in that show died, right? Never watch it, but I just know that a lot of people die.
A lot of people do, yeah. Not
Mhm.
everyone. If everyone died, there wouldn't be a show.
Well,
It'd be a show about nothing. It would be
Be a
Seinfeld
show about-
if everyone.
it'd be a show
died.
about different people every time.
Yeah, but
It's the Game of Thrones, not the game of the one guy.
But there isn't one
yeah,
guy.
there isn't one guy.
I know, exactly. So it could be anybody.
Unbelievable.
What are you talking about?
What?
Just being difficult.
Yeah,
I'm just creating chaos, Andrew. That's your favorite thing.
I know. Oh shit, Phillies are starting soon.
That would be your ideal date. Going out and just creating chaos with somebody. Just
Nah, I
th-
talk a big game, but I would never actually
just
create
like
chaos.
throwing oil slicks onto the road. Be like, all right, let's watch these
I'm
cars
a,
crash.
I'm a chaos hypocrite.
He likes to watch it. He doesn't like, to create
yeah,
it.
I like to watch it. I don't want to create it.
He does a pretty good job at creating it sometimes, at least with his words. See, you
That's
see
why
that?
Littlefinger was my favorite character on Game
Oh,
of
fuck
Thrones.
that guy.
Littlefinger.
I was all about.
Is that like
him.
Little Bear?
No, he was.
Not
He's
even
a guy who
close.
wanted to manipulate his way to the Iron Throne.
Did he want to be the king of the thrones?
Yeah.
I don't get it. So what's the show about?
You should watch it.
No,
It's
thanks.
about a bunch
It's
of
good.
I'm sure it's okay.
families who want the throne for some reasons.
What is it?
I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to tell you what the show's about?
That was
It's-
pretty accurate.
It's about a lot of stuff. There's like a political drama going on. There's like.
But why is there an
murders
ice
and-
zombie? What the fuck's that about? Does he
You have
also
to
want
watch
the throne?
show. Yeah, I don't know if he wants the throne. He just wants to kill everyone.
Mhm.
Who is the ice zombie?
The Night King.
Yeah.
He's the king of the dead.
Why are you looking at me? Do you want me to give you a dissertation? Do you want me to have a fucking TED talk on Game of Thrones?
Not a TED Talk, but you're pretty good at explaining things.
Okay, so regarding the Night King specifically, the White Walkers used to like rule the fucking world basically, and they put them all behind a wall, and now they want to come back, and they're trying to get over the wall.
Is
That's
this
what
about
that
Mexico?
storyline is about.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the whole show is just a metaphor for the America-Mexico relation.
It's all about just trying to become the president. I get it now. Hashtag deep.
Yep.
J.R.R. Tolkien. He knows what's up.
That's George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, J.R.R. Tolkien, same guy.
I don't
Just
think
pseudonym.
so. I think J.R.R. Tolkien is dead.
No. They just cryogenically froze his brain.
Okay.
It's just like Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Catch it tonight, kids, on TBS.
Well, by the time this comes
Could you
out, it will be
imagine?
2 days ago.
No, man, I'm posting this tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, we're on time. We're actually on schedule this time.
I thought you
You
wanted to
said
post it
we
on
were late.
Mondays.
I just meant because she said 11 and I was being a little bitch.
You think
What
I was
else
gonna
is
show
new?
up right at 11 on a Sunday morning? God
Yeah.
damn. Hell
What
no.
I
I've
turn-
learned that Alexis never shows up when she says she's going to.
Yep.
So I always give her like half an hour to an hour
Thank you.
Jesus.
before I'm like, hey, where's Alexis?
Exactly.
To be early is to be late.
I live 20 minutes away. I'll take my time.
Ugh, okay.
Okay.
We have thousands and thousands of fans who rely on us every week.
You know, all that
Does
Star
it even
Wars,
count as 1,000?
Yes.
all that Star Wars talk we didn't even bring up the new trailer.
Didn't?
Not that
Well,
there's really anything to bring
We
up. I
did
guess,
very,
but-
very briefly, and Alexis and I both said we didn't see it, and then we kind of moved on.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Well, all I will say about it, because can't really talk about it, I haven't seen it, but
Or maybe we weren't recording.
I think we weren't recording.
You're
we're
right.
recording. But it fucking got me, man.
Dude,
I
same.
felt like my skin started to stand up and rip off its body. I got so excited. Its body, its skin came off its body. Talking about myself like a fucking alien.
You sound like the narrator in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, can you do?
So I started. So real quick, back to JoJo. Real quick.
Man, the
Not
fucking
Siwa.
list is gonna be all over the place.
Not
this week.
Siwa. Listen.
JoJo
listen.
Siwa.
So last night I was so I started watching it on like the big TV in the living room.
It like the book.
Fuck you. No, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I started watching, I'll be super specific for you, a few episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Netflix on the big TV in the living room, and still had my subtitles on because I want to keep it true. And I always think like the dubbed voices are really bad. But then I went upstairs to lay in bed so I could be more comfortable, and I had to put the dubbed version on so that I could hear it, and like because I could, it was I mean,
Oh,
it's
had
a
you
big
not?
enough
Had you not
TV, but-
listened to the dub yet?
No, I did. And it's really funny because they're British.
Huh?
And yeah, well, it
I
takes,
didn't even know
it
that.
takes the season, I guess it's multi-generational, the entire show, but the first season at least, it takes place in like England in the 1800s. So it's like just a bunch of it's like 8 different types of English accents that
Huh.
are all really over the top. And I could not take it seriously at all. But then, the Baron died. So
So when I watch it, should I watch subbed or dubbed?
Ooh.
why are you asking like you're actually going to watch
the
it?
hardest?
I'm just
debate
trying to have a
in
conversation.
weeaboo
Hypothetically
history.
speaking, if I
Subbed
fucking
or
watch it,
dubbed, it's going down.
I don't know. I think
Sunday,
everybody's
Sunday,
different.
Sunday.
I personally would prefer, I like it better subtitled because I can take it seriously and I'm not like thinking about how ridiculous the acting is. But some people that takes away from their experience because they can't read and watch at the same time, which I'm not coming at them, but they can't or they don't like to. So I mean, it kind of depends. It seems like way less. I don't know. I don't like dubbed animes usually.
Okay.
Personally.
Ew.
Fair
I agree.
enough.
I'm right there with you.
Thank you. We're
Look-
not gonna watch
Look,
this
yeah,
right
why-
now.
what
Wait
are you
until it's.
doing?
Wait
I'm
until we're
sorry, I
done.
didn't mean to actually play it. I was gonna do that. The dog, look how ugly the dog is. He's with his tongue out and he's like chewing it.
You're giving him such a complex.
I don't think he speaks English. Probably fine.
Yeah, no, he definitely speaks German. He's definitely a German dog. He said, I take fish poops. We are going outside right now.
I was watching Drake and Josh this morning because I saw it was on Hulu. And the
Unbelievable.
guy, Jordan, remember in Austin Powers when he's playing blackjack with number 2? The blackjack
yeah.
dealer
Yeah,
is in one of the episodes of Drake and Josh.
That's a
Wow.
deep cut.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know.
That just changed my life. I have to rethink what I'm going to do with the rest of my day now.
I'm
I
glad.
got my 23andMe results back.
Are
And
you 100% German?
No, there's no German, Irish, English, French, none of that bullshit.
They
but
said you are 1% German Shepherd, though? I don't understand.
that's gross. So first of all, I think it's hilarious. There's 2% that they can't figure out what it is. There's just a random
so you're
2%.
an alien. That's where you get your eyes from. Your alien blood.
Just 2%. They don't know what it is.
Is 2% a
Basically, it's
lot?
mainly stuff we already knew. Basically, mostly, it literally is just like you're Jewish. Like it literally just I'm Jewish.
Is that a setting?
A setting.
That's not the word I meant. But
No, Judaism is an ethnicity as well as a religion. It has to do with genetics. So
Jewish, the word, all of it, just that is like the word fuck. It's like
yeah, it encompasses a lot.
So much.
I'm mainly Jewish. We saw the Italian. We already knew my grandparents are from Sicily, whatever, on the one side.
Whatever.
There's also the little bit of Indian, not Native American, but like Indian, like India.
It's 2019. We know what you mean.
Which we already knew. And then there's also a tiny bit of Portuguese, which I did not know,
Huh?
which is
Portuguese.
interesting. It's like 1% or something wild.
What happened there?
Yeah, I have no idea. But I did the health one, the 23andMe health thing, and I probably have the BRCA2 gene, which is really bad.
Is
So I have
that
to
the
go.
one that gives you cancer?
Well, it doesn't give you cancer. It makes you
Well,
more likely
yeah.
to get cancer.
Fantastic.
But BRCA1 and BRCA2 are different, and I forget which one is worse. But I have to go get blood work done because my mom has the BRCA gene, and this said out of like 3 things I'm likely to have it. So I have to go get blood work done anyway. It also said that I'm very likely to get celiac disease, which is maybe why I feel like garbage every time I eat.
Have you never been
Diagnosed?
Described. Jesus Christ, Jordan. I need to go back to school. I need to go to English classes, and they're like, "So where are you from?
And
America?" And they're just like, "This is for like foreign people. This class, just like a midnight class with a bunch of Asians and Mexicans who can't speak English, and it's just me who grew up in this fucking country."
And then you'll say, "Well, I'm from the Philadelphia area," and they'll
Be
say,
like,
okay."
Well, that sucks. I guess we can start eliminating grain and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Thought it was just gluten.
Yeah. I also have not a lot of Neanderthal in me. I have the opposite of Tom. It says like I have less than 88% of the people who are on 23andMe. So like I have a really, really low percentage of Neanderthal.
Oh,
I don't-
that's why you can speak English well.
Maybe. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I haven't finished looking at all of the stuff yet.
Well,
but
Andrew, you're right. She is a fucking alien. She was put here on this planet like octopuses. Octopi.
it's octopus.
Octopus.
Octopi.
Or octopus, kind of like deer.
Octopussy.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just octopi for plural.
No, it's not.
Alexis, what are you?
I literally have
I'm
a book
pretty
about
sure.
octopuses over there. You can read it. I read it. It's octopuses or octopus.
I don't need to read it. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm Lithuanian,
Huh?
and I'm Irish, and I'm German.
Oh, so she's white.
Yeah. Lithuanian
In
is
case-
like as white as you can get.
In case the listeners didn't know. Who's that black girl?
Like
Never
I'm,
know.
I'm as white and blonde as a human can get.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my great grandfather was a dog.
Is that why he couldn't read?
No, that was my grandfather. That's even closer. Oh my god.
Oh, did you say great grandfather?
Yeah, it's a
I'm sorry, I thought you
great-grandfather.
said grandfather.
No, his great grandfather was just a pile of dirt.
My great grandfather was a rabbi.
Yeah, you're Jewish.
Was your great grandpa a priest? Just because I'm Jewish doesn't mean that every male in my family is a rabbi.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised.
Well, I have a Jewish birth certificate because he was a rabbi.
Ooh.
So I'll have to take my oh, I just got so hungry. I forgot what I was saying. My birthright trip.
Do you want a bite of my sandwich?
I can't
Oh, I'll make a mess. Maybe after this, where I can hover over
Do you
something.
want a bite of my
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Sam, do you guys want to get lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I took a pre-workout, so I'm like sweating like a motherfucker. I'm just like not actually, but my pits are stinking.
Well, anyway, does anyone have anything else they want to talk about?
I got a basketball game tomorrow. Point guard.
I fucking hate you. Did you see that apparently there's a Disney Channel show with Jeff Goldblum and it's like the world according to Jeff Goldblum or something along
Huh?
those lines? And it's
What?
basically going to be like Planet Earth, but instead of David Attenborough or whatever his name is, it's going to be Jeff Goldblum.
That sounds amazing.
I don't know if it's real or not, but I hope it is.
Hmm.
Alexis, anything you want to add? I feel like I talked a lot. Like Andrew said, I just talked too much.
I never said too much.
Did you ever finish watching Sabrina?
The first season, yes. I didn't watch the second season.
Neither have I.
Are you gonna watch the second season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, if it keeps going, because the first season was really good for, I don't know, recreating
I was
something
into
like
it.
that. You were?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
Like
really
we watched
dark.
it together for most of it, and I don't think they liked it as
We
much.
teetered off.
I was indifferent to it, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was so bad that I couldn't watch it, but I definitely didn't know how to take it seriously.
Yeah.
And I made fun of it a lot, but it was entertaining at the
Mhm.
very least. But it just honestly, the main thing that bothers me is that Harvey and Sabrina look like the same person.
Yes.
But like literally exactly the same. Like when I was watching my friend Dahmer, it's Harvey plays Dahmer and he has blonde hair, and I'm like, that's Sabrina, like that's her with a pixie cut. Like,
Weird.
yeah,
That was him.
yeah.
Huh.
It wasn't a pixie cut, but you know what I mean.
Well,
It's short hair.
yeah.
But yeah, that was him.
I watched that show Turn Up Charlie on Netflix with Idris Elba.
Did we talk about Top Chef, the winner yet, Junior?
Who won?
No,
I don't think we talked about the winner. No.
We didn't talk about.
because last
Of
week
the
you
first
still
season?
hadn't watched the finale.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I screamed. I literally screamed.
She did. Can confirm.
The walls shook.
Who won?
My sweet, sweet boy Owen. My
The
half
Indian
Indian,
Irish
half
kid.
Irish,
Oh!
cooking like.
His mom looked like
Hardcore
a
French
fucking
cuisine.
ghoul.
That's mean. That's irrelevant to this conversation and the accomplishments of this 13-year-old boy.
Well, we were talking about his who his parents
His-
were.
Whatever.
I just had to
Anyway,
say
I
it.
was just really, really happy because I think that he truly was the best, and I just also liked his attitude. Like he wasn't weird and annoying. He like took it seriously, but he was still very much a kid, and it like I just was really, really happy. So now we're watching the second season.
The
And
kids suck.
they're not as good as the kids from the first season. Like I kind of don't like any of them. I
Fuck
do
those
like that girl
kids.
that you like, Olivia. She's
Mhm.
10 with the glasses.
So cute.
I like her, and I like the little boy Eric. I also like Noah.
I can't.
I think
Did they
I
get
like
rid of the
Noah.
Jewish boy?
No,
What?
Oh,
Simon.
Oh,
Is that his name? Simon.
My
don't
name's
think that's-
Simon.
I think that's his name.
Bah.
Jewish boy.
He makes
Bah.
me not want to be Jewish.
Bah. He fucking.
He bod 3 times.
He said it was so raw. It was still mooing. Bah. Bah. Bah.
Yeah, he
Fucking
did that.
crazy. Andrew, you know?
No, I didn't watch that.
He went to bed.
He didn't care
Bad.
anymore.
Andrew, give me your best bah.
Bah.
Oh, you won't do impressions? You just did an
That
impression.
was perfect.
Yeah, I
too.
know how to bleat, baby.
You know how to gleat? What?
Bleat, like a goat.
Yeah,
They
that's
bleat.
what they.
Is that what it's
that's
called?
Yes.
Oh shit. Every day's a new lesson.
I didn't even know that. I just thought it was bye.
I knew that.
I did not. I thought it was just I wouldn't even have a word for it. Just
This
them making
podcast is going to
noise.
be like 3 hours long. Where are we at on time?
Honestly, we're only at an hour.
Is
It's-
that real?
Yeah, it's because look, 108. We're at a normal. It felt like we talked about a billion things.
Yeah, we did.
That's
We
why
were all over
nobody
the
can keep
place.
track of this
'Cause
fucking
we always
podcast.
do.
Well, we were gonna try and have segments, and that never got established. So
Fuck
maybe
a segment. We're
Yeah,
just
fuck a
chilling. We're
segment.
just having fun, babies.
Just having fun. Just keeping it real.
Just a fun
That's
time,
what we
my
like
dudes.
to do. We keep it real.
All right. So do we want to wrap up so that we can eat? Does anyone want to have any last words? Any last things to say?
Not
Not that I'm telling you what to do. I'm not. This isn't a
way to
dictatorship.
derail it completely.
Oh, I
Nah.
also started watching. What's that show that Bridget told me to watch? Open Doors.
The Terrace House.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd start. We got to finish watching it.
Oh, do you want to watch it with me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was into it.
Okay. Well,
It's
because
nothing.
I
It's
was
just such a
debating. I was
nothing show.
debating if I should watch it while I'm at my parents' house because I didn't know if you
Oh,
cared or not.
yeah,
But
no.
I can obviously watch other things. So if you want to watch it, I'll just wait till I'm back.
Yeah, nothing like putting a bunch of awkward ass Japanese people in a room.
It's literally like Real World, but with Japanese people.
Actually, yeah, it's real world in Japan, but Japanese people are the best people to put into a room. You know, Andrew?
Oh, I can.
They're just all really awkward. And like anytime the
That's what the
guys are
Chinese do.
alone, they're like, so what do you think of the girls?
Or no, I think I have that backwards. No, I don't. I don't know.
and Andrew,
Huh.
if you were put in a room with 3 Japanese women, what would you do?
That's
If you
too
could-
I don't-
open ended.
I don't
You have to
fucking
make it more
know.
specific.
How would you interact with them?
I don't know.
Can they speak English?
Yeah, can they speak English?
How old are they?
A little bit. They're his age, like 20, mid 20s.
Is he in Japan or are they in America?
He's in Japan. Oh my god, what if it was Andrew on that show? That'd be dope.
He
That'd be
wouldn't even
hilarious.
go. He didn't go to the singles mixer.
That was because I was pissed off because of my doctor, and I wasn't in the mood to have.
Let's not
fun.
derail this amazing bit. I'm
I
trying to
would
do.
go.
Okay, so
I don't
here's
know,
the
I'd probably just
scenario.
talk to them like normal people.
What's the scenario?
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. God, it's so awkward. They're just like, what do you do? Oh, I go to school part time. I snowboard.
See, I would just
He's
lie
the
about
best
all
looking
that
one,
shit.
I think.
The snowboarder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
hate his
aged.
mustache, but he's the best looking one, I think. That girl, Ami or Amy, whatever her name is, the model one,
Yeah,
she annoys me. I think she's mean. And
I feel like
I don't care
they've
about
been
her
focusing only on the 2 youngest. The kid who
at
wants
all. Kisses pandas.
yeah, who has
What?
2. He has like 2 stuffed pandas from IKEA. And he's just like, I need them there to cuddle because I feel lonely. He's like 19 or whatever. He's the bitchiest of all. He's like,
Weird.
I want to be a
I
cook,
wanna
but I don't
like
know how to
him.
use salt.
I want to like him because he seems so pure and like, you know
Mm.
what I mean? Like, but honestly, I think my favorite is the chick who plays hockey.
I was
because
just about to say that.
She's like the most real. She's
She-
just like, hi, I'm here
She's
from work.
working all the time and she just plays hockey and trying to be a professional. And she's just like, what's up?
I think she's cute too. Like the other guys aren't looking at her really as like
Stop
the
looking at your
other
deck.
two, but the other two are just like, I don't know, like basic.
Yeah.
Like I think she's cute. The hockey player. I wish I knew their names.
And then there's
They're
just
so
a
bad.
panel that they randomly will clip to of just like old Japanese people.
Well, they're comedians.
Are they all comedians?
Some of them. I think
Oh.
most of them, if not all of them.
Then
I don't
just a
know.
random panel of Japanese comedians commenting on these kids in this house. Huh?
Well, it's like, when Joan Rivers would do when they would have like panels on red carpets and it's just a bunch of comedians talking about people. It's kind of like that, just with
So bizarre.
the house.
Some might say it's a bizarre adventure. Anyway, on that note.
Oh man, I love Speedwagon.
Ario Speedwagon.
Well, his name is Speedwagon in JoJo's
Oh, I thought
Bizarre
you-
Adventure. He's like a guy who helps
I thought you were talking
JoJo
about the
because he
band.
knows that he's like a good person.
Anyway, on the wrap up. So, Andrew, you're good?
There was also a Speedwagon in
Oh my
American
God,
Horror
Jesus
Story. Do
fucking Christ.
you remember Speedwagon?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. If I was ever on a Japanese show with people in a room, I would just be myself because I know who I am.
It's
It
beautiful.
would just be me sitting here, and if someone talks to me, cool. If not, I'll play fucking Switch. I don't know.
Beautiful. Words to
You'll
live by.
play Will Smith's song Switch.
Yep.
You'll be
That'll be my icebreaker.
Oh, call back.
I'll be like, turn over now.
Yeah.
Turn around
That's
now.
hot. That's hot.
Ha 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 ha.
Woo!
But
Remi?
why'd they make that fish look like Will
Why'd
Smith?
they make that fish look like Will Smith? They didn't need to make him look like Will Smith. It could have just been a fucking fish.
Because
Could've
then you
been.
know that it's Will Smith voicing him, and it gets butts and seats.
They even made Angelina Jolie's fish look like Angelina Jolie. We didn't need that.
Yeah, I mean, have you never
They
seen
said,
animation
we want to
things
make
before?
you
They
want
always
to
do
fuck
that.
this fish.
I've seen plenty of animation things. You've seen Shrek?
Well, okay, but
Have I seen
Everybody
Shrek?
has
they do it a
Shrek.
lot. Where
You
they
mean
make the
the
animated
Bible?
person animated person look like the person.
Bible.
voicing
Shrek
them.
Live.
Oh my God, we watched that. Jordan and I watched that. Do you remember?
Of course.
At the
Yeah.
old apartment?
Oh God.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, so moving on. Alexis, any
How was the podcast? Did you enjoy yourself? Was this awful?
speak now or forever hold your peace?
No, it wasn't awful.
You didn't feel
would
ganged
you
up
come
on?
back?
Yeah, I would come back. I'd give it a.
All right, her voice went high. That's the sign of
She's
lying.
lying.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Of-
Whoa. That's a lie.
10,000?
Think you need microphones with better range so I could talk all the way back here.
I can turn the gain all the way up.
Yeah, same. I hate like talking like
I don't
this.
want to be in here.
I don't.
What? I'm okay.
See, this is what's great about this spot because I can just fucking put this
Okay,
near me
cool.
and just chill.
Fucking hold on.
Just
No, we're not
saying.
gonna do this now. We're gonna end this, end it,
I can't even lean back.
end it.
because of my.
End it?
Because you're well. This is a
And
and
the
she would have
podcast.
to.
We can have this discussion off, not recording.
Anyway, catch us next week when we'll be talking about our
Something.
our bowel movements in another movie and maybe porn. We didn't talk about porn this. Oh yeah, we did. I talked about C3PO fucking.
Not really porn though. That's just